Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And before I start, I just want to remind I am a RJ, so I can go on and on. Please do let me know when I have to stop. So it's honor to be here, and I extend heartfelt gratitude for inviting me here. It's indeed a great opportunity. See, my story is no different from my fellow disabled. My story is also the same. I was born blind, partial blind, but this I got to know after 15 years. I was born blind because we did not have awareness. One day, as Joshua said, I was playing cricket and somebody hit a hard shot and I was fielding. So I had to find the ball and give it back to my teammate. Instead of ball, I collected some stones. And thankfully I did not throw on other people so they could be physically disabled with me. So then I realized that something is wrong, terribly wrong with my eyes. So then I discussed with the family, and later on we got to know that I have lost my vision. And we went to doctor. Then icing on the cake. Doctor was pretty new. He experimented on me, and he cut my curtains, the retina, basically. So again, the story is same. I was confined to four walls of my house. I was isolated by the family, by the community, by the society. No accessible entertainment, and my 4 years got wasted. And those 4 years are very painful. I lost my father meanwhile. We've been financially looted by the relatives and all. Whatever little we had, we spent on my operations. So literally, we became beggars. I had responsibility of two sisters. So that 4 years, I was just confined to walls, alone all day. Suddenly, I called up I had a zeal that I had a passion, I have to do something. I have to study. But I had no awareness whether we can study or not, because I come from a very, very backward village of Punjab. So it's near Dharamshala, Pragji. We could have met yesterday. So I belong to Pathankot. There's a village, Shapur Kandi. So then I called up my doctor somehow. And I asked, sir, can we study? He said, yes. I said, then why didn't you tell this 4 years back? Your one sentence could have saved my 4 years. He said, you did not ask, I did not tell. I said, great. So this is the ground reality when George sir spoke about gaps. There is a huge gap between doctors, even those who are working for the blind, or who are working in this particular same field. So that if he might have told me my 4 years, my precious 4 years would have been saved. But it did not happen. Then I went to a school, a special school. First I went to Amritsar. They said, you can study, but you cannot study in our school. I said, okay. He said, because we only teach to the children. And when I went to Ludhiana, and people started mocking, a new uncle has come to study in 8th standard. So, I don't know what to say. Then after, I observed things there, and out of the desire, the idea came that we should start a community radio. So we created a first ever online disability community radio, Radio Udaan. The goal was to start the disability discourse, to promote technology, to work for the advocacy, to work as a pressure group, and to create a platform where our voices is heard loud and clear. We must amplify the voices of our community. And thankfully, I believe we are able to do that. Because I am the only person in India, only disabled journalist in India, who got more than 10 defamation calls from the fellow NGOs. Because it's easy to criticize the government, but it's hard to take criticism on us. So we are working in the whole field. We started the first ever online, disability news bulletin. It's unique of its own kind. It's the first ever disability news bulletin. Every week we broadcast it from last 10 years. I'm the only disabled journalist who are doing a regular show on disability from last 10 years without a single holiday or without a single show gap. I have done more than 1,000 podcasts on disability. We also got recognized in India Book of Record, the first online disability community radio. A part of that, we are conducting workshops. We hosted 7 national conventions, and we have also started first ever online talent hunt singing reality show, inclusive reality show, and we have just recently completed our 4th season of that. Matrimony is a big problem in India. Most of our blind friends used to tell me, can you tell one thing? I said, what? They said, we have registered ourselves on shadi.com, jivansathi.com, and people are interested in us, and we call them up. Whenever we tell them that we are blind, suddenly they got deaf ears. So are they also disabled? I said, yeah, maybe mentally. So matrimony is such a biggest challenge. We are working on that. We conducted 5 matrimony meets. Out of that, we are able to arrange 15 successful marriages. I don't know whether they are successful or not now, but yes, we are able to do that. There are a lot of things I can share, but as I said, I'm RJ. So lately, 3 things very important that I believe and my team believe that needs to be worked upon. One is political representation. See, disability is a political problem. Whatever you do, we can do, but until political will is there, until political representation is there, no disability problem can be sorted out. So we need to, we requested government time and again that Honorable President of India, they have power to nominate 12 people, and please reserve 1 Rajya Sabha seat or 2 Rajya Sabha seat, particularly for persons with disabilities. So there should be political representation, and sector must get united and demand this. Without political representation, things will not change, trust me. And this is the simplest thing, because somebody can go by, elections are fair in India, go and fight. I can fight, but I do not have 1 crore rupees to fight. And second thing, there is GST. GST has been levied on aids and appliances of persons with disabilities. And basically, our aids and appliances are our body part. My specs is my body part, my stick is my body part, and wheelchair for my fellow disabled is there. And you are taxing our body part. It never happened anywhere in the world. So we must think upon, and we should demand government, we should be a vote bank, and we should ask government that it should be removed, our aids and appliances must be exempted. And the last point is, which George sir already said, accessibility. Be it physical accessibility, be it digital accessibility, transportation accessibility. Until things are not accessible, there cannot be equal participation, there cannot be an inclusive world, and if both things are not available, then this world cannot be better for everyone. And when we demand accessibility, it is not only for the persons with disability, it is for the pregnant women, it is for the senior citizen. So, it is important for everyone, because everyone has to be senior after a while. So everybody has to go to, there are some political leaders, when they turn 70 or 80, then they said, oh, there is no ramp in the parliament. We never noticed. But we requested them before, but they forgot it. And for last, the topic of the day, CSR. CSR, I'm sure CSR is doing great. Even in my school might have got CSR where my journey started, and future is completely changed. But again, two important things. There are certain CSR, they say, if your balance sheet have 5 crore expenditure, only then we can give you the money next year. Even my whole village never seen a 5 crore rupees in the entire life. It means you should simply say, sorry, our CSR is not for you. You should not make it complicated. Second, CSR should be beyond tokenism. And it should be simplified. If you open up the website, you will get all the details related to CSR except how to apply. Open any website of any CSR.
Oh my God.
And third thing, it should be open for small scale NGOs.
Yeah.
We have a phenomena of running after giant NGOs only. So this really needs to be changed, because I'm a victim of that. So I know how hard we try. So these are the things. Last, I think I have spread a lot of negativity, so I want to put it on a positive note. So 2 major things happened in India. As India is a festival, or India is a land of festival. So major thing happened that we have started celebrating disability as a Purple Fest. So I think we must clap for all the activists sitting here, क्योंकि ये बेचारगी से विकलांगता को उत्सव तक लेके आए हैं, तो इनकी बहुत मेहनत है पिछले 30 सालों की. तो we must clap for all the activists present here. And the last thing, a lot of political leaders or a lot of people have believed that by 2047, जब India will be a विकसित भारत, 1 crore trillion economic contribution of persons with disability. At least they started believing it. So it's a major achievement. Now it is up to the CSR, corporate world, society, how to include us. We are there. And last one line, and I have to stop. Before they said, "Bhai, khatam karo bhai, bahut ho gaya." So I think talent is the best way to aware people with regard to persons with disability. CSR should also include talent. They might have included, but it's only a tokenism. So talent is very important to aware masses. So with this note, if you have any question, I can sort it out. A lot of things has to be said, and journey has been beautiful. A lot of work is being done, and a lot of work needs to be done. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you.